I love Paige to death. Do not get me wrong. I think, like, again, I think she's a hell of a player and, like, would love to play with her one day. But those refs were giving her every freaking whistle last night. Like, you literally couldn't touch her. Couldn't touch her. And that shit is so annoying to me. Like, and if you're going to do that, then give it to our guards.
The WNBA is in damage control after Sophie Cunningham spoke out without holding back. Her comments shook the league and sparked huge debates, outrage, and now a shocking fine meant to silence her. Was she standing up for what's right, or did she go too far in the league's eyes? Fans are divided, players are talking behind the scenes, and the drama is spreading fast. One thing's clear, it's no longer just about basketball. This fine has become the story everyone's talking about. Will the WNBA finally admit it has a leadership problem, fix the officiating issues, and protect stars like Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
I just hate the inconsistency.
Like when whistles are player focused, that's like, I mean, I think that's a huge problem.
Well, she's gonna be one of those players that, like, she's already gonna be a GOAT. Like, she's gonna be a Hall of Famer. Everyone knows that she's freaking hell of a player, but, like, getting some of those whistles already, oh my, I couldn't.
This year, Sophie Cunningham has become the face of one of the biggest player versus league battles in WNBA history. She's already been fined 4 times, proof the league sees her as a problem, not just a rising star. It all started when Sophie, frustrated by a game filled with bad calls, posted a blunt TikTok calling the refs useless. That short 30-second clip cost her $500 and left fans and players shocked at how fast and harsh the punishment was.
Cunningham posted the video 6 days ago. It shows her lip-syncing lyrics from Sabrina Carpenter's song Man-Child. The caption to the video is, "At some refs."
Stupid. Or is it slow? Maybe it's useless.
Yesterday, Cunningham reposted the video on X with a caption about the fine.
But Sophie didn't back down. On her podcast, she doubled down, standing by her words and calling out the league-wide frustration players feel about bad and biased officiating. That bold move cost her again, this time a $1,500 fine. Her total is now $2,000, a clear sign the WNBA wants her silent. But instead of shutting her up, it's done the opposite. The fines have sparked a firestorm, and the entire basketball world is buzzing.
7-0 Indiana run. They're within 2 and a foul. This time, Peckers does get the call.
I thought this might have been an offensive foul outward for the finish.
Indiana's considering challenging this call, but they will not, as Peckers gets free and handed
The backlash was immediate. Social media lit up with hashtags supporting Sophie, and fans called out the league's hypocrisy. Within hours, GoFundMe campaigns covered her fines, and petitions demanding referee accountability gathered thousands of signatures. The outrage was sharp and united. Why punish a player for telling the truth everyone sees, while ignoring the broken officiating system? But this isn't just about fines anymore, it's a tipping point for the WNBA. The clash between players and referees, the fight for fairness, the push for transparency, it's all boiling over. As Sophie's support grows, the league faces a challenge that could redefine its future. This is just the beginning. The real question is, will Sophie's courage spark reform, or unleash a backlash the league can't control?
You could overturn it to an offensive foul. You could also maintain that it's a foul, but take away the continuation. All of those things could happen here on this call.
The interesting thing is, when you get to this point of the play, it is a foul on Boston. But it's because her arm was clamped earlier in the play.
I mean, look at that.
Like, what can she do there?
She literally can do nothing. I don't know how that's not overturned to an offensive foul.
I agree with you.
That looks about as clear as it gets. And you saw how quickly Stephanie White challenged that.
The difference between the WNBA and other leagues is impossible to ignore. In the NBA, players like Draymond Green or legends like Charles Barkley made careers out of speaking their minds. Barkley built his whole brand on calling out flaws with no filter, and fans loved him for it. In the NBA, honesty isn't punished, it's part of the culture. Speaking out isn't just allowed, it's celebrated.
Review. We have no illegal conduct by Euro, so the call will stand as confirmed. This will be also. Indiana will lose their challenge as well as their timeout. One shot for Euro. Thank you.
That's stunning to me. I mean, Aaliyah Boston, look at her. Lee puts her one hand down and then pins Boston down with her other arm.
I gotta say, Rebecca, I'm sure we'll get an explanation from Sue Blau at some point soon.
But Sophie's experience in the WNBA tells a very different story. After calling out referees for failing to protect players, Caitlin Clark included, the league dropped the hammer. She went from venting frustration to being pulled aside by an official and warned, "They're going to fine you again." That's not feedback, that's a threat. The message was clear: speak your mind and you'll pay for it. In the NBA, open debate is part of the culture. In the WNBA, it looks more like silencing dissent. And that raises the bigger question: what kind of culture does this league want to build? Ironically, the WNBA's attempt to muzzle Sophie has only made her louder. Her criticism is now front-page news, the Streisand effect in full force. The more they try to bury the story, the bigger it grows. And fans haven't missed the hypocrisy. While Sophie gets fined for words, a string of cheap shots on Caitlin Clark went unpunished. The league seems quicker to punish speech than dangerous plays. What message does that send about priorities, or about fairness?